Nicki Kelly is a singer-songwriter from Birmingham. She noticed the lack of opportunities for aspiring musicians with a visual impairment when she lost her own sight 10 years ago. She was 22. She worked hard to get funding from Arts Council England to provide bespoke songwriting workshops delivered by artists who really do know their stuff.
Hi, I'm Dan Whitehouse. I'm a singer-songwriter.
My name's Sarah Howells, and in the last 2 years I've now been mainly focused on my solo project called Bride.
Hi there, I'm Michael Clark, play with a band called the Sad Professors.
The participants got the opportunity to attend a series of workshops to write and compose songs which they would eventually perform live at Mac Birmingham.
It seems that the public mindset is our poor visually impaired people, and I feel that tonight is going to help change that perception, and that's the VIP project, changing perceptions. That could be our strapline. I think I do acknowledge the sides of being visually impaired that are difficult, but for me, like I've always been a dreamer, and you know, I always think, well, if that's what you think, I'm going to show you what I'm made of. Music, I've always loved it since I was a child, and secretly wanted to pursue it but never thought I could. And then as I started to lose my vision, music was what helped me out of my depression, and after that it made me want to pursue it. And you know, if music could help me get through the hardest time in my life, you know, to create that maybe for other people, just felt like the right thing to do.
My name is Gemma Barnforth, and my name is Rebecca Barnforth, and we are twins. So, yeah.
I'm Chris.
I'm Matt.
And we're 2/3 of the Long Way Round.
Music is my life, basically. Since I was young, I've always sang with my sister. Everything I do always comes back to music.
Well, it's a long-standing one. As Metallium said, music is my first love.
I always kind of joke that I'm a lawyer by trade, but musician out of necessity. And then picked up the guitar when I was 15. Never put it down since, really. Long empty note lay so softly, leaving silence and awe in my mind. But the passion it held never seemed to be quelled, though it was all that he'd left behind.
Nicki was compelled to create the VIP project when she discovered that there were many visually impaired aspiring musicians under the age of 35 who were experiencing a lack of confidence and feelings of isolation. Research shows that children as young as 14 are being referred to the mental health system. Nicki decided she wanted to tackle this issue in the only way she knew how, with music.
You know, the disability doesn't necessarily stop or change anyone's ability, it's just, you know, changes the way we access the world.
I was really curious about it because it's a place where you can get very candid feedback from people who are pros. I mean, that's not easy for normal singer-songwriters to get, let alone those who perhaps can't get as much exposure. It's difficult because it puts a spotlight on the fact of being visually impaired, which is, I mean, ideally not good, because obviously we're trying to get the same opportunities as everyone else. But what it does uniquely afford is the possibility of people being candid.
We call it inspiration porn, where, like, you know, I could walk down the road and someone would be like, oh, well done, you're such an inspiration. I was just doing what you do, but I'm having to do it in a different way. That doesn't make me exceptional, it just makes me different.
It just allowed me to, you know, work with other people like-minded and who enjoy music just as much as me. With this show coming up, it's more than I expected, and I've loved it from the word go. Nicki is fantastic. I think it's really good what she's put together. Being visually impaired as herself, it just shows me that we can do a lot more with our ailment than I give myself credit for.
Everybody treats us as equals, nobody's saying anybody's got less talent or anything. They're just saying you can learn more, build on what you've got. And I love it, it's perfect.
The opportunity to get to work with, people who've been doing it is amazing, really. And kind of, more importantly, they're people who can see. There's not kind of, they're not all blind. There's a big thing when you do blind stuff. Oh, don't worry, you'll be surrounded by blind people. And there's a big thing, guide dogs. You train with a guide. Don't worry, you're surrounded by people who understand. And it fucks me off. It's quite nice to be surrounded by, people like yourself and Dan who don't understand and ask questions and, just, I don't know, it just makes you feel more normal, I guess. It's just nice to be chucked in with everyone else.
I've really enjoyed it. I've really, really enjoyed it. It's the ability to bounce ideas off people who have more experience in that same field is always brilliant. To be honest, I wrote my first song in 6 years, 2 weeks ago. This has brought that back, and reminded me what the point of music is, and why I do it. So I think it's been really great.
The project has also helped to educate the artists and the public. It has raised awareness about how they can help young people with low or no vision to access the same opportunities and to recognise the ability and potential in everyone. Following 4 weeks of workshops, which included lessons on co-writing with Dan and Michael, songwriting to professional briefs with Nicki, and top-lining lyrics to trance anthems with Bride, the participants were pushed out of their comfort zone and encouraged to try new methods and explore their own creativity.
This is it. This thing that I've been working towards for over a year is now reality, and I'm excited for the public to have their minds blown. I think they really will tonight.
These aspiring musicians then had just 2 weeks of rehearsals, which included collaborations with the artists as they prepared to perform in front of a live audience at Mac Birmingham. Nicki hosted the show, and the concert was attended by over 100 people who were wowed by the performances.
Tonight is amazing. I'm just blown away.
Amazing music. Amazing, isn't it?
We're allowed to swear.
No.
It's fucking brilliant.
Everyone was just absolutely fantastic.
If you weren't here, you missed out. Be here next time.
Nicki plans to continue developing the VIP project and hopes to secure further funding to reach more visually impaired people of all ages nationwide. The music that has accompanied this documentary has been written and performed by the artists and the participants. For more information about the VIP project, visit www.thevipproject.com.
But I left with words from 1,000 hands that clapped us through the night. So thank you all, you're in my heart. The start of something bigger than its part. I left with friends, I left with